This is CBS 4 News at noon.
First at noon, we're tracking Hurricane Laura. The storm is currently a Category 3, but could intensify to a Category 4 before landfall. CBS 4 meteorologist Lisette Gonzalez joins us now with the new advisory. Lisette.
Yes, Maribel, you can see on the infrared satellite just how dangerous and powerful and how massive Laura has become. That well-defined eye, very symmetrical, and already seeing some of those outer rain bands impacting parts of the northwest Gulf Coast. Now, as we take a look at the latest 11 a.m. advisory, it is still a Category 3. However, max sustained winds have increased since the last update at 8 a.m. Max sustained winds of 125 miles per hour. The pressure has dropped to 956 millibars, and it's now 225 miles south-southeast of Lake Charles, Louisiana. It is forecast to become a Category 4 later today before it makes landfall somewhere here along western Louisiana or eastern Texas. And you'll notice that the tropical storm winds extend out 175 miles from the center. Hurricane winds extend out 75 miles from the center. Hurricane warnings and tropical storm warnings extending here along the Louisiana and Texas coastline. And right now they're preparing for the potential for life-threatening storm surge, flash flooding, as well as extreme damaging winds and tornadoes even possible. So yes, it is expected to strengthen even further to a Category 4 before making landfall somewhere here near the Louisiana-Texas border, and then it'll likely move north, become a Category 1, eventually a tropical storm by tomorrow, depression by Friday, and then it takes a turn to the northeast and moves across the Ohio River Valley and parts of the mid-Atlantic. And the northeast will be dealing with the remnants of Laura. But in terms of the rainfall total over the next 3 days, we could see 5 to 10 inches and possibly even up to 15 inches for some isolated areas. So certainly gearing up for possible catastrophic damage here, not only due to the flooding, but the storm surge and the damaging winds. I'll have more on Laura and our local forecast ahead.
Lisette, thank you. Our team coverage moves now to CBS 4's Courtney Zabowski. She's live for us right now in Galveston. Courtney, what have you seen so far up until this afternoon?
Oh, well, just in the last 30 minutes or so, the wind is really starting to pick up. The sun was out. It's starting to get more cloudy. We've seen rain out here, not those strong rain bands that we could see as the evening hours approach and early morning hours, but we are starting to see more hurricane-like conditions. This is a large and extremely dangerous storm that could potentially do catastrophic damage along the Gulf Coast.
And Courtney, this morning we heard that the governor said everyone must be where they're going to ride out the storm by noon. Are you still seeing people maybe trying to evacuate at this point?
In Galveston here, you know, it shifted a little east, so people are breathing a little sigh of relief that we're not going to take a direct hit right here. So there are people moving around here. If you're in Port Arthur or Beaumont, Texas, if you're along like the coast of the border between Louisiana and Texas, where Lake Charles, Sulphur, Orange County, those are areas where you need to be where you are, because in just a matter of hours, you can't go anywhere.
And what's the mood right now of the residents? How serious are they taking this storm?
So in Galveston, Texas, they've been through a lot of storms. Alicia, Ike, Harvey, I mean, huge storms. And a lot of people here weather those storms. They've been there, done that. Again, the Category 4 intensity isn't expected here, but in places like I said, Beaumont, Port Arthur, Golden Triangle, and that Lake Charles border, I mean, they're scared. I mean, it could be significant, catastrophic.
Of course, our prayers are with everyone out there. Courtney, thank you so much for that live report from Galveston, Texas.